on the mic at this club. They just want us to die or something like that. I mean, it doesn't matter because I've already got COVID anyway, and I've just flown in from India. I spit quite a lot as well. But you know what? I'm not a quitter, so I came here tonight. I'm not a lightweight, you know, so I'm not like Simone Biles, who. Good, we've touched a nerve. That's exactly the reaction I was hoping for there. I thought this is going to go one of two ways, and it went one of those ways. So that's most people. If you don't know who Simone Biles is, basically she's an Olympic athlete who quit the Olympics because of mental health issues, right? And all you need to know is, I think that's unacceptable. You do not quit ever because of mental health issues. I am here this evening as proof of that. You fucking plow on. Speaking, I mean, I am no athlete, but I am a white man with opinions based on nothing. I'm no athlete, but I have failed a random drugs test. I'm no athlete, but I once vomited during a session with a personal trainer. So Phil, but I don't think athletes are allowed to be mentally ill because they've got everything else, okay? They're fit, they're beautiful, they've got life expectancy, everybody wants to fuck them, they've got product endorsements, they are not getting mental illness as well. That is our thing. People like us, losers, it's our thing, and they not get to take that off us. When I was at school, the athletes, they did not have mental illness, they gave mental illness. Okay, if you're an athlete, you're not allowed to be mentally ill unless you're Gaza, okay? If you're Paul Gasper, fair enough. If you're prepared to turn up at an armed siege, armed with a fishing rod and a chicken, then you get to be mentally ill at that point. But the point, imagine if she hadn't quit, Simone Biles. Imagine she'd mentally ill and she'd kept on. That would have been a story. Because you don't quit, do you? You don't. Did Churchill, right, when he had the Black Dog depression, he didn't go, we'll fight them on the beaches, we'll fight them on the landing craft. Hang on a minute, I'm feeling a bit down today. Come in, Hitler, it'll be fine. Jesus didn't quit. When he was up on that cross going, this isn't so awesome. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Maybe I'm not the Son of God. Perhaps I'm just schizophrenic. Sorry. There's been a terrible mistake here. Hey, you know that hammer where it gets the nails out? Get that thing. Too late at that point, isn't it? I mean, it's a very common mental illness to think of the Son of God, but if you're already being crucified, too late to get, you've missed your window of opportunity. So take my advice, if you ever find yourself being crucified for being the Messiah, you double down at that point, okay? You double down like you're Donald Trump, you go, yes, I'm the Messiah, I'll be back. Me and my dad, and we will fuck you up. Do that. You don't quit at any point. Hitler didn't quit. And do you know why? Because he was an artist, and artists don't quit. Like Van Gogh in that mental asylum, selling no paintings whatsoever, kept going. He didn't quit. Me, I don't quit. What the fuck am I doing here tonight? I'm in my 40s, they're not going to put me on television now. Why the fuck am I continuing? Because I'm mentally ill, right? That's why I think Simone Biles might not be mentally ill, because she quit. And that's way too rational as far as I'm concerned. Fucking, you keep going. Exactly, whatever, you keep at it, right? I like orchids. Right? Don't judge me. I'm too old to give a shit. I like the plant orchids, and they always die on me. They always, because you give them 1 millimetre of water a year too much, and they go, I'm dead, because... Do you know what orchids are? They're like the woke millennials of plants. You're going, oh, I'm offended, I'm dead, right? I'm offended, I'm dead. I keep buying them, I will not give in to them. I don't give a shit. You should see my backyard. My backyard is like the killing fields of orchids. It's like a stack of green stems. Every time you get an orchid, the flower falls off and people always go, oh, it'll grow back. It'll be back. It's not going to be back. Jesus, it's not coming back, right? Like Better Call Saul, season 6, it's never going to happen. It'll be back. A rose, that's a... You ever tried killing a rose? Impossible, that's a... Cut its head off, comes back. Cut it down to the stem. See you next year, motherfucker. Not quit ever. From mental illness, you shouldn't. And I know what's going to happen. I've had mental illness. I've been to the doctor with it. I know what's going to happen to Simone Biles. She's going to go to the doctor. She's going to go, doctor, I'm mentally ill. And he's going to tell her, we should try doing more exercise. Have you heard of COVID-19? You get it in London, I don't know, it's a conspiracy, right? COVID-19, it's a conspiracy between the Chinese, Bill Gates, and my girlfriend to trap me in the house. Not see my friend, stop me kissing strange women. Very effective. I got married during lockdown. Yeah. I didn't, but I totally did. You know, I didn't get married, but did I want to spend it on my own personality or have sex during lockdown? That was the dilemma. So I moved in with my girlfriend. I didn't get married. I didn't get Boris Johnson married. I mean, he got married, didn't he? He got, oh shit, another one's pregnant. How many is that? I've got no idea. She's got too much dirt on me. She could destroy me all. I got more Jerry Hall, Mick Jagger married in Bali. Is it legal married? I got that. Married, you know, and now I didn't get married. Now my girlfriend wants to get married. And I'm like, no, we've done married now. We're done. So that's it. That's basically how she would trap me. The COVID-19, that's how she would get me in a marriage. Going, Stephen, you just missed it. The government's been on the TV. You're only allowed 1 hour a day. That's it. You're not allowed down the pub anymore. We can only meet our friends now, Stephen. It's called a bubble. We're just allowed. It's going to ramp it up gradually. You know what? It's called salami tactics, and women are very good at it. Just gradually ramp it up a bit, just bit by bit. You know, and some of the guys, you know what I mean? It's a salami. A woman does it gradually, so a woman will say, "Oh, can I have a drawer in your house?" And before you know it, you're married with 5 kids, and you've had a vasectomy because of your sneaky lady ways. So that's why, you know what I'm talking about. So if a woman says to me, "Can I have a drawer?" I'm like, "No. I know how this ends, right? You can have a basket. I'll steal one from Primark for you. You can have a basket. You put your possessions in it. I'll tell you what, I've got a sports locker. How about that? The front door, you can have a sports locker. You can put your possessions in it, and then when you leave, just check out your... That's how you know Hitler wasn't a woman, because a woman would have held Russia. A woman would have... Hitler fucked it up. He went in all too obvious and masculine and just fucked it when he went in. He should have gone in like a woman. Hitler should have gone into Russia going, "Oh, Stalin, can I have like a shelf for Hey, stop, listen, Stalin. Right, it's just for the weekend, but... Right, me and the girls,